Welcome to everyone. We are going to learn about the subject of operating system. In operating system, we will learn the topic CPU scheduling, presented by Dhalakshmi, second PCA, Computer Science Department, KCS Kasaragod College of Arts and Science. Scheduling criteria. The basic concepts of scheduling. CPU utilization is the most important thing. Keep the CPU as busy as possible, from 0% to 100% throughput of process that complete the execution by time unit. Turnaround time, amount of time to execute a particular process. Waiting time, amount of time a process has been waiting in the ready queue. Response time, amount of time it takes from when a request was submitted until the first response is produced. Types of CPU scheduling algorithm. Mainly 6 types of process scheduling algorithm are there. First come first serve, FCFS scheduling, shortest job first, SJF scheduling, shortest remaining time, priority scheduling, round robin scheduling, multi-level queue scheduling. In this video we are going to learn about the first come first serve scheduling. First come first serve scheduling is the full form of FCFS scheduling. It is very easy and most simple CPU scheduling algorithm. In this type of algorithm, the process which requires the CPU gets the CPU allocation first. This scheduling method can be managed with a FIFO method. As the process enters the ready queue, its PCB is linked with the tail of the queue. So when CPU becomes free, it should be assigned to the process at the beginning of the queue. In FCFS scheduling, we are calculate these 3 items: completion time, turnaround time, waiting time. In completion time, time at which process completes its execution. Turnaround time formula. Turnaround time is equal to completion time minus arrival time. Waiting time formula. Turnaround time minus burst time. Characteristics of FCFS scheduler. It offers non-primitive and primitive scheduling algorithms. Jobs are always executed on a first come first serve basis. It is easy to implement and use. However, this method is poor in performance and the journal wait time is queue high. Examples for this FCFS scheduling. In this post, we have assumed arrival times as 0, so turnaround and completion times are same. Processor P1, P2, P3, order P1 1, P2 2, P3 3. Duration P1 is equal to 24, P2 is equal to 3, P3 is equal to 4. So arrival time I take 0. So turnaround time and completion times are equal to 0. We make the Gantt chart. First P1 process is executed, so P1 process executed duration 24, and next P2 duration 3, and next P3 duration 4. In order by order the process are executed. Which ones come first is go in which process is come first is first executed. So P1 first executed, so this P1 process waiting time is 0. It's no waiting for any process execution, so it is the first process in CPU scheduling. Second process P2 is coming, so P2 waiting time is 24 and P3's waiting time is 27. The average waiting time, the total waiting time divided number of processes equal to 17. Thank you. I hope you understand this FCFS scheduling. Thank you so much.